Hey everybody, hopefully you all could hear me. Just doing a sound test. I'm trying to activate the Q&A right now. For some apparent reason, it says the feature is disabled. So I just want to make sure you all could actually hear me. And what we'll do, if you can hear me, let's go ahead and actually go to the CL Massacre group. And if you could hear me, just go ahead and say that you can hear me. All right, we got 2 minutes till 12. I'm going to start the webinar at 12 this Saturday. I know a lot of people are trying to get out and enjoy their day, so we're going to make this as quick as possible. Of course, hopefully you all actually get a chance to learn some things today. I'm going to be going over exactly what I've been doing to generate a lot of leads on Craigslist. And from there, hopefully you all will get involved. So we got 2 more minutes, everybody. All right, we have a few viewers on, so I want to go ahead and get started. Congratulations, welcome, to the webinar. This will be recorded, so, if anybody didn't get a chance to actually view it live, then they'll be fine. I'm going to put it up in the group after this, but I want to go ahead and get started with what we're going to be talking about today. And of course, I created a product for Craigslist, and we're getting ready to start dealing with how to generate endless leads using Craigslist. All right, this is what the webinar is going to be about today, and I want to go ahead and get started right away. Okay. All right, so who is this webinar not for? All right, this webinar is not for people that's looking for an easy way out. All right, I'm not really trying to work with anybody that's really into the get rich quick scheme, really has no intention on taking daily action. I want people that are actually willing and will be ready to work and actually implement the things that they learn through this webinar and actually start making, some daily and taking daily action. It's very important that we go ahead and clean house now, because if that's what you're looking for, this isn't the webinar that you need to be on. This is actually for people that actually are ready to go ahead and start slaughtering Craigslist on a daily basis. And I want to put emphasis on a daily basis is because it takes consistency to actually go out and generate the stuff and the type of results that you want to achieve your goals. All right, this is for people that are willing and ready to put in the work to achieve those desired goals. And most importantly, this is for people who are ready to take their business to the next level by taking daily action. Like I said, I want to put emphasis on daily because it really is important that you have a daily consistent routine, especially when you're talking about business. All right, whether it's online, offline. If you had an offline business, guess what? You will want to open your business every day in general, 8 to 5, 9 to 6, whatever hours you choose. But it's something that you have to do every day if you really want this thing to actually work for you. And of course, helping others. When I say helping others, that's the people that you will get involved on whatever team it is that you're on, and actually having them being able to go out and duplicate what it is that you're doing. All right. So this is who this webinar is for. Who am I? My name is Jabari Lead Ninja Bay. Lead Ninja was a name given to me a few years back. I've been generating a lot of leads for quite some time in numerous different businesses. All right. I've been doing online marketing for the last 3 years. A lot of people also know me for actually growing a few different teams into the thousands for several different online businesses. One in my primary business currently is MCA, Motor Club of America. I've been able to grow businesses into thousands using CPA offers like Instant Rewards and Z&Z. And I've grown one of the fastest growing teams in MCA overall. All right. So I've also earned thousands of dollars in monthly commissions with a few different companies. Most of them are CPA. If you don't know what CPA is, that's cost per action. These Fortune 500 companies, they look for people to advertise their product. So when they actually get involved in the product, and someone actually advertised and someone takes action, you get paid. All right. So that's what a CPA company is. I started my own online traffic agency, which deals with generating targeted traffic for different people and different customers. All right. So if you have a certain business and you want to generate traffic for a business, let's say you're into the diet niche, or let's say you're into the gaming niche, I actually have a traffic agency that helps generate those type of leads. All right. What are we going to accomplish today? I want to go ahead and just break down a simple formula to market on Craigslist for any business that you're in by getting as much people to view your product as possible. All right. Now, you might be promoting a product or a business, but once you start generating these leads and marketing on Craigslist, it will be for a specific target niche or target market, whatever it is that you're advertising. All right. I'm going to be teaching you how to apply this formula. And by applying this formula, you will not only generate hundreds of leads, but when you do it correctly, it will pour in sales. And when I say sales, I mean literally commission after commission after commission, sale notification after sale notification. I mean, there's times where I've sat back and, I'll place a few ads and I'll just wait till the end of the day to see how it does. That's how guaranteed. And I really don't like to make guarantees, but this is how guaranteed this formula has been working for me. All right. So why do we use Craigslist? It's very important that you understand why us marketers decide to use Craigslist. Of course, Craigslist is the number 12 site in the country. All right. And it's the number 62 site globally, according to Alexa ranking. That's very important because when you have a site that's ranked so high out of millions of sites online, it usually means that it generates a lot of traffic. All right. Now, if you understand dealing with any type of business, offline or online, you need traffic, you need customers, you need as much people viewing your products as possible in order for you to actually go out and generate what it is that you're trying to achieve. Okay. And that's income wise, that's profit margin wise. You want to just get as much people in front of your product as possible. All right. We use Craigslist because it's free and it's easy to use. And since it's free, it's no cost for you to test it or test out other other advertising methods for your business. All right. It's extremely easy once you understand the formula, of course. It's easy exposure for your business, and it offers an added benefit of being able to get contacted. All right. People have literally built their businesses to very high levels from strictly advertising on Craigslist. All right. People sell cell phones, people sell furniture, people have moving companies, cleaning companies. You could advertise on Craigslist and actually make a living. All right. So this is exactly what we're going to be trying to show to you as well. And hopefully you'll be able to actually go in utilize the formula and actually start benefiting from it as well. All right. And of course, we use Craigslist to know your competitors. You get to see exactly who else is online in your market that's doing the same thing that you're doing. You can see how someone is actually advertising. You can see how someone is setting up what you would consider a sales funnel, and you could kind of duplicate it or, you know, make some tweaks to see how it works for you. All right. Now I want to show you all just some Craigslist proof on what I've been able to do on Craigslist. Now, like I said, I have a traffic agency, but this autoresponder here was actually built strictly off of Craigslist. Now, as you see, this is at I did this in about 3 months. Excuse me. And as you see, this Craigslist proof, I have over 13,000 leads. You know, the previous day before that, I had 149 leads, and this was all from Craigslist. All right. As time grew up, excuse me. As time went on, you know, my leads started to grow in numbers. So as you see here, I have 15,000. The day before that, I had 161 people actually subscribe. And with these subscribes, people are actually going to my offer. You know, they're going to either contact me saying they want more information, or they're going to say, hey, I'm not interested, you know. But the main thing about this is actually getting people onto your stuff. It's very important. And when you're doing online marketing, you find it that it's kind of difficult if you don't know exactly what you're doing, how to get this type of stuff done. So this is what we're going to be trying to show you today on Craigslist. All right. As you see, here's another proof right here. It went from 15,000 to 16,000 with the previous day at 114 leads. All right. So here's a rotator from February 1st. I apologize. Give me 1 second. I greatly apologize. It's Saturday. My dogs are home, and you know they bark and stuff when people walk by the door and things like that. I apologize. But what I left off was, as you see here, my leads have grown to over 16,000, and this was strictly utilizing Craigslist. All right, right here in this not autoresponder. This is my tracker from February to April 18th, which is today. I've generated over 10,000 clicks to one of my Craigslist offers. All right, as you see, I have 19 URLs here. So I usually switch up exactly what it is that I'm promoting from time to time. It might be a CPA one day. It might be a, you know, MCA the other day. It might be another business the other day. But I utilize Craigslist to generate massive amount of leads and massive amount of results. All right, so what I want to do now is actually let you know what the step-by-step formula is to go and actually promote on Craigslist. And then from there, what we're going to do, we're going to actually post on Craigslist Live today. You know, for the sake of the webinar, I have a lot of stuff that's already set up, so it's not going to take too long for us to go out and post. But by step-by-step instructions goes as follows. All right, you have to have a phone number, which is considered a PVA. You have to have this PVA ready, because when you actually go out and you actually start promoting, every ad and every account that you create, Craigslist will ask for a phone verified number. All right. If you don't have this phone verified number, you will not be able to post on Craigslist. This was a very big roadblock for a lot of people that actually started using Craigslist. And when Craigslist updated, they were no longer able to use it because of certain security measures that Craigslist put in place. All right. Of course, you have to be able to change your IP address. This is for people that want to actually, you know, stay in a certain location. Prime example, I'm in Atlanta. Today, I'm going to be posting in Florida. And you know, if I could post in New York, I could post in California, I could post anywhere I want to post, just because of me being able to change IP addresses to clean VPNs, or what you consider a clean proxy. There's a tool that we use called CCleaner. What this does is actually cleans your cookies. It's very important, because if you don't clean your cookies and you try to post multiple ads on Craigslist, Craigslist will be able to detect that information, and they will flag your ad. All right. Craigslist no longer ghosts ads. They automatically flag them. So, you know, you really don't have to worry about posting an ad, waiting for it to get ghosted. It's letting you know that it's up, but in all actuality, it's not live. All right. So you no longer have to deal with this. If your ad is no longer live on Craigslist, it's gonna pop up as flagged. Okay. You're gonna have to connect through Firefox or Google Chrome. I preferably, I would say, use Firefox. Google Chrome has been giving some people a little bit of issues, but me myself, I have successfully been able to use both. All right. You have to be logged into an email account. Of course, within the modules, we'll show you where to get your email accounts. You have to, once you're logged in, you have your email accounts and all that stuff already opened up. You're going to search through Craigslist through the search engine. All right. Now, these are the steps that you have to take to get a successful post live. It's very important that you go ahead and kind of write these down. Hopefully you have a pen and a paper. If not, just catch it on the replay. But what happens is, once you search through Craigslist, you're going to select the Craigslist link. You're going to go ahead and get ready to create a post, but you cannot log in. It's very important that you don't log in. If you log into Craigslist, Craigslist will detect your IP. And by detecting your IP, it kind of puts it, or what you would consider anchors it to that city. So you're not going to be able to actually go out and do different techniques and posting methods if you log into an account. All right. Of course, you're going to click post to classifieds and begin your ad posting. Once you publish your ad, you have to verify it through your email and through that PVA. All right. So what we're going to do now, let's see, can I stop this? What we're going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and actually show you all, for the sake of this video, I'm going to actually do a live posting. Currently, I am logged in. I'm in Atlanta, but I'm logged into Orlando, Florida IP address. So I'm going to post in somewhere in Orlando or somewhere in Florida. All right. First things first, like I said, you want to have certain things already set up. I currently have my ad set up. I currently have my email set up, and I currently have that PVA set up. All right. So once you have all these things set up, you will be ready to go ahead and post on Craigslist. And literally, once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to post on Craigslist within 5 to 10 minutes. I'll probably do this in about 5 minutes, probably less than 5 minutes. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, like I said, I suggest using Firefox right now. Some people have been having trouble with Google Chrome. So by using Firefox, what I want you to do is come here. You're going to click new private window. When you click new private window, first things first is log on to your Gmail account. So we're going to go ahead and log on to your Gmail accounts, and we show you all exactly where to get your Gmail accounts, because I literally have hundreds of them. We're going to show you exactly where to get your Gmail account. And once you get them, we're going to show you how to put them in a spreadsheet where you'll be able to actually keep track of all the ads that you have out. All right. Once you start posting ads on a daily basis, this stuff gets very confusing. So we have a spreadsheet also in the membership that shows you exactly how to kind of stay organized. All right. So, all right, I'm already logged in to the account. What I'm going to do now is search Craigslist from here. Now, when you're searching and you see Craigslist Orlando, Tampa, this is usually good signs, all right, because it's showing that my IP address, and just to confirm, let's go ahead and check the IP location, and it'll tell you exactly where I am. All right. It's very good to also check your IP location. As it says, I'm located out in Florida, Orlando, but I'm telling you now, I'm right here in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. So when you start searching Craigslist and this pops up, these are usually good signs. Now, it doesn't always pop up. So what I want you to do is click Craigslist. Now, if it doesn't pop up within this little search bar, this search box, you could always check after you click Craigslist. You could always check here and see if the second option is for the state that you chose. All right. So as you see, it says Craigslist Orlando. Now, to post in Orlando, it does cost. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pick something on the outside of Orlando. Let's go ahead and try like Florida Keys. I don't believe you have to pay for Florida Keys. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and click post to classifieds. All right. We're going to be offering a job. The reason I choose jobs is because it's not really a long story, but I tend to focus on people that are either looking to make additional income or looking to change career paths. All right. And by doing so, I introduce them into online marketing. And from there, you know, I'm able to build a relationship with certain people and take them to levels that they never would have thought was possible. All right. So this is why I focus on the jobs. I mean, of course, if you're posting for something else, you could do, let's say you had a landscaping business, you know, you could do services offered, you know, let's say you had a gym class, you could do community, you know, events, you could do so much different things on Craigslist. Main and most important thing is actually being able to get your ads to stick on Craigslist. And that's where a lot of people have issues. All right. So I'm going to be focused on job offered. Of course, here's the guidelines. We're going to cover all the guidelines in the membership. If you're a member, then great. If not, make sure you go ahead and get the membership. And we're going to go ahead and pick customer service. All right. So this is what you call, this is pretty much the dashboard of what you're going to be dealing with this when it's time to actually start posting ads. Main important thing is make sure that you put that email that you have. You want to go ahead and put it in here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put the email in here. I'm going to create I try to create captivating titles. So I'm going to put something like customer service reps. I'm going to put flexible positions. Oh. I'm going to put weekly pay with bonuses. Excuse me. I'm not going to put bonuses. I'm going to just put weekly pay. I'll leave it like that. Flexible positions, weekly pay, no experience needed. All right. For the specific location, I like to put state. Now, some people actually put the website here. I mean, it's a lot. You could really get tricky right here if you really want to. But for the sake of this, we're going to kind of keep it as general as possible. And we're going to just go ahead and put Florida. All right. Now, I already have the ad generated. So what I'm going to do is just come to my text pad here. I'm going to grab this ad, and I'm going to go ahead and post it here. All right. So let's go ahead and kind of go through what the ad says. And it says, looking for qualified customer service agents in the area, full-time, part-time positions available. All right, benefits. We provide complete training and support. We offer part-time and full-time work, free professional system to begin your career working from home, major dental, vision, and prescription. I wanted to put benefits here. All right. Major discounts on rental cars, hotels, and emergency roadside assistance. When you become a customer service agent, you can begin working within 24 hours, all right? The requirements is that you must be 18 years or older, must have a phone line and internet access, must be self-motivated and driven. For immediate consideration, please submit your resume or fill out an application at the site below. All right, now this site here, I just wanna go ahead and show it to you all because I'm gonna be giving away a bonus at the end of this webinar, and I want you all to actually see what some of the bonus will be. Here's a site that I'm actually using now while I'm promoting CPA. All right, this CPA, they actually give me $3 per lead. And believe it or not, I've been doing real good with this strictly off of promoting on Craigslist. But most importantly, my website is set up in a way where it actually kind of follows what my ad says. All right, I'm trying to be as congruent as possible. So I'm looking for certain agents. When they come to my stuff, it says now looking for agents in the area. Agents needed nationwide. So when they fill out the information, they get taken over to the sales page. And from there, the sales page does all the work. All right. So this is one of the offers that I'm using. And like I said, I just want to show you the site because this type of site will be a bonus for you if you do decide to get started today. And I'm not going to be doing it for everybody, just for a selected few. But most importantly is making sure that you understand that you have to have a congruent ad. All right. Make sure your ad is congruent. If it's not congruent with what you have to offer, then more than likely a lot of people are going to flag your ad, and then it'll end up being flagged. Okay, so as you see, please submit your resume or fill out the application at ppdcareers.net. If qualifications are met, an agent will contact you within 24 hours. That's it. All right, now something like this, I'm going to put on average, if you do take the time, you can make about $15 to $18 an hour. So I'm going to put, let's just put 15 an hour. I'll put plus bonus, and I'll put based on performance. All right, that's it. This is what you consider an ad. I'm gonna go ahead and click part-time. If people with disabilities could do it, then you could click that. You know, internships, nonprofit, telecommute, whatever your ad actually describes. You know, if you're doing a service, you're not gonna have all this stuff here. But whatever it is, just make sure that your stuff is as congruent as possible, okay? And from here, I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. Now, when I hit continue, what Craigslist is going to do, it's going through what you call security filters. And what Craigslist is going to do, they give me one last chance to actually look at the ad. The ad looks perfectly fine to me. And what Craigslist is going to do, they're actually going to go ahead and send it through their security filters. So now Craigslist is going to make me verify my account. Now, as you see, important further action is required to complete your request. You should receive the email shortly. I already have my email open, and I already know that the email is there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and click this. All right. You have to make sure that you click this through the private window. If it's not done through the private window, your ad will not go live. I'm telling you now, if you don't do it through the private window, so let's just say, you know, you had your email opened up in a different browser like Google Chrome or something of that nature. If you did it that way and you did not do it through the private window, your ad will not go live. All right. So what happens is this is one security filter here. When I click that link, they're going to make me accept the terms and agreements. I always like to scroll down just to make it look like I read. It really doesn't matter. It's just something that I do. You accept the terms, and from there, they're going to ask for your phone number. Okay. Now, this is something that we teach inside of the membership, but we show you how to generate hundreds of these things. All right. And this is a very big bonus for CL Massacre members, because most important thing when it comes to Craigslist, and one of the biggest hurdles you have to actually get over, was actually being able to post this, get as much PVA numbers so you could post as much accounts and ads as you wanted to. Okay. So I already have a number. What I'm going to do now is actually enter the number here. This is also another security feature that Craigslist has in place that we show you how to get around as well. Craigslist is now calling my phone, so I'm going to go ahead and see what the code is.
For any reason, any request for it is a scam. Your Craigslist secret passcode is 92040. Once again, your code is 9.
So I'm going to go ahead and hang up. I'm going to hit submit verification code, and that's it. My ad is posted. Now, even though this ad is posted here, all right, it doesn't mean that it's actually live. So prime example, if I come here and I click jobs and I click customer service, I will not see my ad in this menu. All right. You have to wait 2 hours on average, about 2 hours, to actually wait for this stuff to go live. So we just posted this ad at 12:25 p.m. At 2:25 p.m. I'm going to come back and I'm going to see this ad here. And just for the sake of it, I'm going to put the ad in the group so everybody could kind of see it as well. That way we could kind of come back and check it to see if it went live. All right. I'm pretty sure it's going to go live. Just to show you all how I keep tabs on a lot of my stuff, I have this spreadsheet here. All right. Now, this spreadsheet really keeps me organized, because what happens is I'm now able to kind of keep track of my ads. So I'm going to post the link here. Okay. I'm going to put the time that I post the ad. That was 12:25 p.m. I'm going to put the date that I post the ad, 4/18/2015. Where did I put that? That was Florida Keys. All right, I'm going to put the location where my IP is, which is Florida. And I'm going to put the email. All right, and that's it. I'm going to come back, check this stuff in 2 hours. When I check it in 2 hours, my ad will be live. And from there, I could actually start generating leads. It's very important that you post as much ads as possible. Once it goes live, I'll go ahead and put the yes here, and then it'll go, it'll go green. These test and flagged accounts is me actually trying different things, just trying different ways to go around the spiders. And, usually if you don't stay with the formula and the algorithm, then your stuff usually gets flagged. Okay, so that's pretty much it. What I want to do now is actually, let's see. What I want to do now is actually get to show you exactly what our offer is today. All right. And the offer is pretty cool because it's more of a hands-on program that we're getting ready to deal with. I have an exclusive offer today, and what it's going to be a 4-week program. So this 4-week program is going to include a breakdown of the CL lead generation tactics that I use and the specific CPA companies and platforms that I use to generate and create a consistent $6K a month income. All right, I've been doing $6,000 to $10,000 a month since 2015. I actually hit, and it's just been great. I've been using different stuff. I've been using different programs, and I've been able to take a lead from one program and turn that lead into a buyer into another program. Okay, so this is going to be some of the stuff that I'm going to be able to actually show you. Of course, we're going to have coaching calls, and most importantly, screen shares with live Q&A for members. All right, now the screen share is the added bonus, because what we're going to do with the screen share is I'm going to log onto your computer. All right, and then from there, we're going to go ahead and generate the ad. We're going to go ahead and start working on your lead pages and your capture pages, and we're going to make sure that your ad is as congruent as possible. Usually people that go through this program with me, they'll grow their leads list from anywhere between 1,000 leads to 5,000 leads within a month. Of course, the more ads you post and the more daily action you take, the more leads you're going to generate. So, on average, you should be able to see at least 1,000 to 5,000 leads going through this program. All right. And we're going to do the screen share to make sure that you're setting these things up right. All right, the first 20 people that get involved today will get access to my additional lead generation platform. Now, of course, I utilize Craigslist to the fullest, but it is not the only platform that's out there. Okay, people. There's a lot of other different platforms out there, and it's a lot of other cheap methods that you could use to generate real good quality leads. All right, I'm talking about 2 cents a lead. I'm talking about 5 cents a click, things like that. So I'm going to show you all that information as well. And most importantly, you're going to have access to our private mastermind group. And then we're going to have the same exact tool that I use to create high converting lead and sales pages. It's going to be given to you for free. This tool that I use, it does cost, but I've already worked out a deal with the owner of the tool, and I'm going to be able to give it to everybody in this membership. I'll be able to give it to you for free. All right, so that's pretty much it. Hopefully you all have gained some value today. Hopefully you had a chance to take some notes. I want you to go to CraigslistMassacre.com right now to get started as soon as possible. Once you're started, just go ahead and shoot me a message. If you're not friends with me on Facebook, I'll make sure I put my Facebook information below, and from there, you'll be able to join the groups and we could go ahead and get you started. All right. So it's Saturday. It's 12:30. I started on time. It was about, I wanted to do it for an hour, but I don't know what's going on with the Q&A. Let's see if I can fix this here. But you could go ahead and get started now. From there, we could go ahead and set up your 4-week program. We could go ahead and get you going with your training calls. And most importantly, you can start generating and dominating Craigslist leads every single day. All right. Jabari Lead Ninja Bay getting ready to sign out. I want you all to have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. Enjoy your day. Get outside. Make sure you get some sunlight, and just stay active, people. I'll see you all next week. Hopefully you had a good time here. Hopefully you learned some information, and I'll see you all on the other side. Peace out.